Okay, I think we're all set up. Are we good? Yeah, we're good. So we're talking about empowering women to pursue purpose, income, and legacy. And I'm curious. I'm writing and wondering. I'm wondering, are you nearing retirement? Are you an empty nester? That just means your kids have grown up and left the home and left you and your spouse all alone. And some of you are cheering, some of you were more like me and was really devastated. In fact, that was a time in my life that I found it was really hard to get out of bed. I didn't know what to expect. I was worried about the future. I was really struggling. What was my purpose? What was I supposed to be doing now? And so if you're in that same boat, I would love to talk to you about that. Tell me about your empty nest experience. I really would love to hear your story. And I found a way to renew that dream that I've had, those all those dreams you and your husband's, set up to make and what life's going to look like. And then family comes and you put a lot of those dreams aside and those goals aside. And for me, I spent, 12 years. I homeschooled my kids their entire school career. And I have two girls. They're very close in age. So they did it together. And once they left, they were 18, 19, they left and went out of state and created careers and families for themselves. I really felt lost. Like, where do I fit in now? I had put so much into family. I didn't spend a lot of time thinking about the future. And it kind of hit me, it was a shock. I had to grieve what that was like. And so I'm just curious, any empty nesters know what I'm talking about? Or you're, retiring, you're getting ready to retire, and you look back and you're like, how did we get here? Where did those years go? They just flew by, right? Anybody get that? I put a 1 in the comments if you understand how fast time flies and you can't believe here we are approaching 60 and what does life have for us? And so I really want to talk to you all about that. You're wondering what's next for me. So let's talk about that. How can you create an income, purpose, and have an impact without sacrificing what really matters to you, right? None of us want to go back to 9 to 5. We want to have a real retirement. We want to, but still make an impact. And our income, any of you on a limited income, fixed income? Me. Put a 1 in the comments. If you have a limited income, if you have retirement, right? You're on a fixed income. Let me know if I'm talking to my right audience today. Give me some feedback. I really want to address that idea that we still have our goals and dreams. We want to make an impact. I mean, we have our passion projects, right? There's something in the community, something in your church. Maybe your family has this big goal that they're working for, or a family member that could really use your help, right? I have an aging father. Like, there's people in your family that could really use your talents and your skills and your finances to make things happen. And when you're on a fixed income, you're really feeling it. You're feeling that pull of what do we do next? Where do I fit in? How do I make this happen? Right? Because I'm sure not going to get another job. I don't want a job. I want to have a home income. I want to be able to work from home and have that freedom still. Are you with me? You too? So that's why we're going to talk about how to have an online business and have something that can really leave an impact, right? You want to leave a legacy for your family. You don't want to leave debt, right? I've got a mortgage. I don't want to be 86 paying on my mortgage. I want that done. So leaving a legacy is a really high priority. And I bet you feel the same way. I bet you understand that when you're getting close to retirement or you're an empty nester and you're looking back on your life and you understand, I've only got a few years ahead of me. I have a way more behind me. What are we doing here? What are we going to do with the time that we have left? So, this is where I'm coming from. This is my heart. I don't want any moms, empty nesters. I mean, even my sister, she's a widow. I don't want any woman to feel like they don't have a purpose, that they still have an impact that they could leave, make a difference in their community, their church, their family. So, how do we do that? I really don't want any woman to ever feel like her purpose is behind her. You raised your family. I mean, really, those were thoughts I had. Even though this is kind of weird, even though my grandmother, she started working in her 50s and 60s and 70s, like out of the house started working. And yet I still felt like, "Oh, I don't know. What am I supposed to do?" Right? My mom, she found work all the time. Like she learned um, shorthand. Anybody know what shorthand is? She learned shorthand. She learned medical transcription. She was always educating herself because it's that feeling, right, ladies? You know this, that what are we going to do if we lose our spouse? What are we going to do if we are in a situation where we've got to have that income? If something ever happened to our spouse, if something ever happened in our family and we need that extra income, what are you going to do? I'm sure not going to go get a 9 to 5. My family needs me, right? If you've got aging parents, you understand that dilemma that you can be in. So I don't want any other woman to struggle like I did, to find their purpose or questioning what's next for you. So that experience, my past, led me to build a business to help other women reignite their dreams and grow financially. So that's really become a passion of mine, to really help women like that to fulfill those financial needs and those holes in their home and their family, prepare for retirement, have a nest egg, right? You have those needs. And you know what's interesting? I've been reading through the Bible and I have looked at Proverbs 31 several times recently. And in it, that's the Proverbs 31 woman. Any of you recognize that? Oh, hi, friend. Is that Aura? Ohilo Aura? That's a cool name. Yes, I am speaking for legacy builders. I love digital marketing and I am teaching on legacy builders as a way, especially for empty nesters, retirees, to learn how to have an income from home. So I'm here to help women reach their dreams and grow financially. And if you're like me, like I'm an old Gen X, I'm an old Gen X. And you might feel like, tell me if this is true. If you feel like you might feel like you've missed your chance, um, maybe you feel like the opportunities to make an impact have passed. I truly felt that way at one time. Am I too old? Do I have the skills? I want to make an income from home. That was a priority. It had to be making an income from home. But how do I do that at this time of life with my skill base, right? I'm still somebody who calls the kids. How do I do this on my phone? Can you fix this for me? Right? Any tech people out there, or non-techie? Definitely. non-techie people out there. Oh, well, thank you, friend. I'm trying to keep it real. Hey, let me know if you have any questions or whatever I can help you with. If you're starting with legacy builders, ask me your questions. I'd love to get you along on your journey. I don't want any woman to feel like they've missed their chance, right? Because it's not true. That's a big fat lie, and I'm here to bust that lie right wide open. And sure, I like talking to other believers. Do I have access to chat? Yes, I do have access to chat. Oh, I've got my board ready. I have 3 things. I just want to share 3 things that I think women are looking for. And then I have, you know what? I forgot to count. 8 other ways, 8 reasons that I love digital marketing. So here's something I think that all women are looking for. One is purpose. My church teaches on this all the time. If you're not dead, God's not done. Have you ever heard that before? We have purpose. God created us for purpose. There's a reason we're still around. Now, you had a purpose when you had your kids. You had your purpose when you're married. It doesn't mean that's it. That's not it. Those are seasons that you're having in your life. You always have a purpose. There's a reason God gave you skills, gifts, talents, your intellect, your abilities, right? And what are you doing with them? If you're wondering how to describe purpose, I want you to think about your dreams. Think about what your goals are. What would be the greatest wish if it could happen, right? Money's no object. What would be some of your goals, some of your dreams? And maybe it's something you've had as a kid, or maybe it's things that have changed through life. You have new priorities. Whatever it is, take that idea and think on it and say, if that's part of my purpose. When I started, I've had 7 businesses, by the way. There was always something inside me that said, I want to contribute to the income. My husband was the one who worked away from home. In fact, his last time, he commuted 80 miles one way so we could have a home, so I could raise the kids from home and homeschool them. Like, there was a lot of sacrifice going on. But I always felt like there was something I needed to do. I wanted to contribute to our finances. And I've tried several businesses, several home businesses on how to do that. And basically, I burned out before I ever saw success. And I got defeated. I truly admit I was defeated by what businesses cost me in the amount of time they cost me, in the energy that I put towards those businesses, and they cost me financially. And it was, you want to make an impact, you want to help your family, you want to have, an emergency fund and savings. But if your business is taking you away from the family and it's taking finances out of your family, is that it? And I just struggled with that so much that like I said, I really felt more defeated, but my purpose never went away. My purpose was to make an impact on my world. I wanted to show up and leave a legacy. I wanted to show up and impact someone's life. And there's a few times in my life where people have said, wow, what you did was so incredible. It was exactly what our family needed at that time. You were so generous. You were so giving, and I remember thinking, "I did?" Because it wasn't an effort. I was just doing what came out of me, right? When you start seeing other people and their needs, and you ask, right? "Open my eyes. Let me be able to see how I can be useful today." And that's one of the reasons I show up every day live, is because I want to show up for someone who is struggling with this idea. What's my purpose? So start thinking about what your dreams and goals are and what that really means. That's probably a key to your purpose in life. I believe, in fact, I truly love social media. I love speaking to a camera. I discovered that just a few years ago. Like, I didn't even know I could do that. And it's not a hardship, it's so easy. I love it. It's fun. And I want to be able to use these things that I can offer to help someone else. So think about that for yourself, for your purpose, right? You're wanting to pursue something and you want to contribute and you want to stay engaged and feel valuable, past the motherhood stage. I really feel like I got stuck there. And yet those weren't the examples in my life. I should have known better, but I did. I was depressed. I got stuck there thinking, I lived my purpose. Now what? And you know what? Your purpose always is with you. So spend some time here. I know women are looking for what's their purpose and how to fulfill their purpose, and only you can answer that. When I look back on my experiences, I'm realizing I went through what I did so that I can speak to other women who were there, who understand what I'm talking about, what it felt like to be an empty nester, and I wasn't prepared. Whew, gets me choked up because I don't want another mom to feel that way. So if I can speak to my 20 and 30 and 40 years old, I know life is tough. I know you are working every single day to get through the day. But if you could spend a few minutes thinking of the future, what's life going to be like when they do grow up? What's life going to be like with your spouse? What will be your new purpose every day for getting out of bed? And I'm so grateful for digital marketing because I found a purpose. And I believe it was always there, but it was just coming to fruition after all these years on how I can speak to women this way. I think the other thing women are looking for is security. I won't ever forget, we took the Dave Ramsey course on financial peace, and I remember him speaking to the men, right? Men, your women crave security. And so he's teaching on having an emergency fund. And he gives his wife as an example that she wanted an emergency fund for the emergency fund. And I don't know if you're familiar with Dave Ramsey and his financial piece, but one of his tenets is to have $1,000 in your savings account just for emergencies. And I remember feeling this so strongly because whenever an emergency came up, I would always question, was that really an emergency? Or could we have prepared for that? So now, all these years later, I have a budget that's very careful to prepare for things, right? So, you're going to need tires, what? I don't know, every 4 years, I'm making a number up. I don't even know. But those types of things, right? Do you need wiper blades for your car? It's not an emergency. You know they don't last. Put some money aside for car repair. It's not an emergency, friends. So that's what I'm talking about. When I had an emergency fund for my emergency fund, it was because I wanted to make sure that emergency fund was always there. That felt good. That was security. And friends, when you are struggling, right? You've got a young family, or like me, you're looking at retirement and you're like, ooh, I don't have a very good retirement fund. What are you going to do? Right? You need to find a way to make that extra income to grow that financial security. That's why I feel like women are really looking for purpose and security. And 3 is time freedom. Time is the one thing that is so invaluable. When you're as old as I am and you realize you have fewer years ahead of you than you do behind you, you start feeling this. You start feeling how precious time is. And every moment I can have with my grandbaby, with my children, with my husband, with my dad. Guys, I just lost my grandmother last year. She was 99, right? Having any moment with your family is precious. You want that time freedom. You don't want a 9 to 5. You don't want to spend your time away from your family trading time for dollars when that time you can never get back again. So, especially as empty nesters, retirees, this time freedom is priceless. That is golden right there. So, these are just 3 things I want to share because I want to speak to my right audience. I want to speak to the women out there who are looking for these things and how I can help you reach your goals. I'd love to help you with this. In fact, this is me, nevertoolateincome.com. If you go to www.nevertoolateincome.com, you'll be able to find a page where you can put your website in, put your email in. You put your email in, and you're going to get a free gift from me. And I would love to have you reply to that email. I'd love to hear from you. Tell me where you're from. Where did you see me? And what were your questions? What were your concerns? I would love to hear from you. So, if these are our goals, right? We're looking for a purpose, we're wanting security, we want time freedom, then I have something I want to share with you. And I want to introduce you to digital marketing. This has changed my life. And I'm speaking from someone who's had 7 other businesses. So I can compare exactly what this offers versus what I had before. So let me talk to you about digital marketing. It's an opportunity to earn extra income and you can grow confidence without the traditional work hours or feeling pressured, right, to sell to your friends and family. How many of you have been there? Me. So that's why I found so much freedom with digital marketing. So the first thing, how it works, you need to have the right system. And I'm so grateful that I found the program that I did. And here's why. There's people in my community who have said they've done other courses and it's cost way more money and they didn't get results. And it was a short-lived course. They didn't have lifetime access to it. And I'm thinking, wow, I'm so glad I found this course, right? I didn't have to buy all the courses to compare them all. I walked into the right one for the first time. And in fact, I'm going to show you a little bit of what I saw when I started with digital marketing. I saw someone post on another platform and I mean, my eyes came out of my head. I thought it was an SCAM. I did not believe my eyes. So here's a little bit about how it works. This is what I found amazing. It's a 2-hour workday. Okay. Are you working 9 to 5? I have a 2-hour workday. Do you own your own business and you sell stuff? Like, you're not working a 2-hour workday, are you? I This is number 1. This was such a priority to me because that meant I could keep the time freedom. It has automations. You're like, "What is that?" Well, I didn't know either, but automations, I've since found out, is what's working 24 hours a day, and I only have to work 2 hours a day. These automations are things like, landing pages, emails. There's a drip system of emails. It's all included in the program, and I found, I love automations, by the way, because it means for me, people who are looking for what I have to share. So I make social media content. It's available 24 hours a day. I go live every day. In fact, I'm I'm on YouTube right now. You can find that in my link and you can watch the replays. This information is searchable. People can find it, but they can look for it 24 hours a day. And then they can go to www.nevertoolateincome.com 24 hours a day. When they're ready, they can put their email in. When they want to know more, they just click the link. Oh, thank you, friend. Attracting Abundance. Ooh, I love that name. Welcome, friend. Thank you for the hearts. I appreciate you so much. This is community showing up all the time for me. You guys are amazing. When you start Legacy Builders and digital marketing, you'll have the exact same, hey, friend, you have the exact same community reaching out with you. You're not doing this business alone. So we attract customers online, and I like calling this the rejection-free business. Right? Isn't this cool to have a rejection-free business? Thank you. Thank you. That means we're attracting customers. When I said my automations are working 24 hours a day, I can attract customers. Oh, there's Monique, girl. Hello, hello. Thank you for the hearts, friend. I appreciate you. She's so amazing. She's really good. When you can attract your customers 24 hours a day, because it's the discovery method. When I said you don't have to bother friends and family, right here, because you can attract your customers who and you have to decide who your customers are. Of course. Of course. Decide who your customer is. And I love teaching to empty nesters, retirees, women who are looking for their purpose, looking to have financial security and time freedom. And you can attract the women that are looking for that as well. Like you decide who do you want to attract and you help them reach their goals and their dreams. That's all I'm here for, is to talk to the right people, and it's called attraction marketing. It's rejection free. And oh gosh, another benefit. Oh, not doing it alone, right? Community. Perfect timing. My friends like Monique, who are in the Legacy Builders community, they love finding other digital marketers and cheering them on, encouraging them. getting excited when they've made a sale. Remember, thank you. You blessed my heart that day. And wanting your best. And you know what's really cool? We are all independent business owners. This is not an MLM. So her sending hearts or encouragement is not taking anything away from her business. She's generously giving her time to do this. That's a beautiful community. Ladies, if you aren't getting support from home, if your broke friends don't understand what you are doing, get in a community that can love on you and help you and encourage you and point the way. If you're struggling with something, the community, there's a great place you can ask your questions. You can find the answers in the community of independent business owners. That's powerful. Thank you, friend. I appreciate you so much. So you aren't doing it alone. That's another beauty. Friends, I've had a business. I had to start from scratch. It was there was something I liked to do, and then I decided to make it a business. And what I didn't realize was how many different hats I had to wear to do that business. I had to be the delivery person. I had to be the invoicing and bill collector. I had to, oh gosh, run to the post office and do deliveries and bulk mailing, right? I had to wear all the hats. I had to order supplies, right? Everything was on my shoulders. Nobody told me how to do it. Nobody was, behind me as a mentor or a coach saying, "Oh, go here, go there. In fact, do this next. Don't forget to do this." That's powerful. So you're not doing it alone. When you're in community, you have like-minded people that are showing you the way. And the ready-made tools. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the hearts. You are so generous. I appreciate you, Monique. We have ready-made tools. It's called a done for you system. Done for you system. What do I mean by that? When I started my own business, I had to create the thing. And then I had to promote the thing. And then I had to send the thing. Like all of those pieces were on me. Now I have a 2-hour workday with automations working 24 hours a day, and it's a digital product, a done for you, high demand digital product. Because let me tell you, I was an artist. I liked creating things, and maybe I'd have a $9 whoop-de-doo. How many people would I have to sell that to? Right? And package it and put it on Etsy and all the fees and on and on and on, right? Versus having a digital product that's done for you. You just plug and go. And the automations do the 24, they do the heavy lifting of the business. That's what I'm talking about. And then you want financial stability. How about daily pay? So imagine having extra income, right? For your family, for your passion projects, or leaving a legacy for your family. You want that extra income. I have 4 income streams. Passive income. It's an asset that's in high demand. I'm going to run out of room here. 4 income streams. Just for starting the business. I start with legacy builders and I have 4 income streams. I can make 900 a day, 600 a day, 300, 100, because each of those products are separate products. I have the master resale rights to keep selling them and keep selling them. It's a never ending supply of a digital product that's in high demand. That's why it's an asset. I have an asset that other people are already looking for. That's what's powerful. You can have these passive income streams. at 100% profit. When I said I found this business, this is what it looked like. Someone had taken a picture and put this text on the screen. And I thought, that's the most craziest thing I've ever seen. In fact, it started like this. It said 900 a day was equal to 328K a year. And I thought, what? I was so shocked. What are you talking about? Here's another thing it said on there. Not an MLM. I was used to MLMs. I was used to earning 1 to 7% commission. I'd never heard of 100% profit. I was used to selling $9 little things. I wasn't used to selling a $900 thing, digital product. That was it. That, in fact, that's the number one selling product. All of these things were listed, and I thought, you've got to be kidding. I've never heard of a business like this. And I clicked on it to see what person was making these claims, and it ended up being an acquaintance of mine that I knew her to be a really smart business lady. And I thought, ooh, if she's doing this, there's something to it. She knows. She knows something that I don't know. I've never heard of anything like this. What are you talking about? And her one comment was, well, I'm new, but I really hope this old brain can figure this out. And it immediately kind of scared me because, oh, I'm old too. And come to find out, I don't even know where I can fit this. All right, another one. No tech. No tech skills required. Oh, this is a mess. All right. I can't believe it. Sorry. If you want to screenshot this and then I don't even know. I've got some friends on here that have the most beautiful posters and everything looks so clean, but this is me today. But there was no tech skill required to do a digital marketing business. How did that even compute? But it all came back to the done for you program. It's an e-learning course. This program, ladies, this is what I'm talking about. If you are looking to do something from home and you don't have the tech skills, then this is probably for you. So let me show you. This is what I have. It's a digital growth community. I have Legacy Builders, and in the Legacy Builders program, I have lifetime access to the education. And you know what the good news is? It's always growing. When I started 5 months ago, there was 120 courses in here, and now there's 160. It's when I say lifetime access and the program is always growing, that's to your advantage. So, what are resale rights? What are master resale rights? What's passive income really mean? I mean, from the very beginning, you are not left wondering anything. Everything's explained, everything is step by step. How to launch your website successfully, how to go to GoDaddy, how to find a domain name, all of it step by step. Oh, thank you. Is that Roberta? Thank you, friend. Oh, that board was a mess. Ah, all right, I'll just keep doing it. I'm speaking to somebody. We are not all super high professional around here. We're just taking it one step at a time. So thank you, friend, for that encouragement. How to connect the payment portals, Square and PayPal. You don't have to be tech savvy. I know it probably sounds tech savvy, but you are given the steps, right? So this is how I did it. I got my laptop and I had one screen open for the education, and then I had another tab open on the square. And okay, what do I do? Play and pause, do the step. Play and pause, do the step. Like that's how I set my system up. I didn't have to know anything going in. They showed you everything. It I just how to set up your emails, right? It comes with emails. It comes with the systems. It's all prepared for you. So this is what I'm talking about. When I talk about your freedom machine and those landing pages, the program is done for you. This is something you'll get. Now you can choose your photo. I chose John and Marge, and this is where you would put your email in. When someone is interested in what you have to say and they want to know more about digital marketing, they'll go to your page. Mine is www.nevertoolateincome.com. Put your email in. Like within 5 minutes, you're going to get, let's see if I can restart that. You're going to get this page. It's going to say, thank you. You're going to get a video and you're going to get the gift from me. The gift is a 6-figure blueprint to digital marketing. What does it look like? What are we talking about? What are all the pieces to having a digital marketing business, right? I'm just touching the tip of the iceberg of what's going on. Take that blueprint and then come here and say, yeah, I'd love to know more. What is a successful? Click this tab. You're going to get this page, another video. You can take the PDF, watch the video, and have a better understanding of what digital marketing is all about, what's required for you as a business owner. That's what I love sharing about having purpose, security, time freedom. There's a way to accomplish that that I never knew before. And I wish I had this 10 years ago when I became an empty nester and was stuck in bed. Grateful I had a dog that had to go out in the morning, or I'd probably stay in bed because I was lost. I didn't know what to do next. I had dreams. I wanted to contribute. I wanted to make an impact, but I didn't know how to go about it. I had my kids were so wrapped up, into my life, I didn't know what was next. And now I can serve my community and my church and leave a legacy for my family. If this is what you're looking for, I want you to look at digital marketing because you can have a 2-hour workday. You can have automations. That's what those pages were I was showing you. It's a rejection-free business. There's a community of like-minded business people. I didn't even show you that. Let me get to that page. This is, oh, now I'm in notifications. How do I get out of notifications? Home. Okay, here we are. Oh, which reminds me, there is a call tomorrow. There's a Zoom call tomorrow. It's maybe like 40 minutes. Zoom call tomorrow. If you are interested in an interactive, ask your questions Zoom call, I would love for you to go to my page with John and Marge, put your email in and let me know. You want that link to the webinar tomorrow. The webinar is about how to earn $900 a day with digital marketing, learning the skills and how to do that. Okay. Well, this is community. And in the community, we have 45,000 members. And here there's different tabs. There's more classrooms. There's more education just on this page. but I love coming to wins. I'm averaging, can you see this? 2,000 a week after launching my business in August. Ooh, I'm having some real good personal growth. I'm learning all the modules. She's going through the education. And I made 100K in 2 months. Now, this person's in South Africa. They're making a difference in South Africa. This is a worldwide business. $900 sale. Let's see. While watching TV with my daughter last night. The systems are automated. They're always working for you. When your customers are ready to get involved, you don't have to be on the phone. You don't have to be texting them all the instructions. We live in a time when it is so convenient to buy when we want to buy. We want it now, right? We want what we want. We want it now. So have a business that your customers can have the same experience. They can find you. They can get what they're looking for immediately. I have a $100 sale. I'm working on my consistency. I found the courage and I did my first TikTok post. I love all that because that $900 in sleep money. Like, I've had people put their emails in at midnight, right? It goes back to people want what they want when they want it. So that's what I love about the program. And I didn't even get to the mentoring and the coaching. Ladies, when you are struggling like I was, knowing your purpose, knowing your strengths, rediscovering your dreams and goals, the community has mentoring calls, Zoom, interactive, live coaching from six-figure earners, millionaire earners, speaking into your life, telling you exactly what they had to go through to get to those numbers, how many lives they had to change. It all started with them. That's the amazing thing, right? You want your own business. Do you realize what you're asking of yourself? It's doable. It's possible. I'm not scaring you away. But my point is, who do you need to become to be a person of service, to give the value to your customers? That's the biggest thing. You have to come to a point when you realize, I have something to offer. I have a voice. I want to share what I have found and make a difference in someone's life. So one of the things, I don't even have any more room. I'm sorry, guys, but I don't even have enough room. One of the modules in Legacy Builders is having your own products. So I promote done for you digital products. What if you wanted to create your own and have another stream of income? Legacy Builders has 200 other digital products that you could create and have another stream of income. This program is so dynamic that there's no reason for you to give up or fail or question that it's right for you, because you make of it what you want to make of it. It's your business. I love that freedom. I love learning about business. I love learning about how to have a really powerful digital marketing business. So, hey, let me know if any of you have any questions. Let me double check through here because I'm coming up on my hour, and I'm so grateful for you all. And thank you all for hanging with me today. I showed you the testimonials, right? The people that are making dollars, that are making life change, that are doing things for the first time. That's exciting. The first time I went TikTok, I'm brand new to TikTok. 5 months I've been on TikTok. I've never been on TikTok before. The first time I went live, all of these things are possible. You just need to grow. You just need to learn some skills, and the program has it all there for you. You just put it into action. So I encourage you, I want you to take the first step. Take the very first step. In fact, follow me, subscribe, and tell me if you're watching the replay. I want to know where you're from and if you're watching the replay, and put your email in. I would love to hear from you. Just go to www.nevertoolateincome.com, put your email in, and when you hear from me, respond. Write me back. That's an email from me. You can write me back, ask me your questions, tell me what your goals are, what you're struggling with, and let me send you a video, personalized video back on answering your questions. I would love to help you. Right? I can't wait to work and show you all the other cool parts about legacy builders and the programs that I offer. So I would love to know more about you. Let me know, write me back in the email, and thank you all for joining me. You guys have been so much fun today. I appreciate all the hearts and the encouragement from my community, and I can't wait to talk to you again soon. Happy Wednesday. I will see you tomorrow on Thursday. Oh, and don't forget the webinar. I want to know about if you are interested in getting in on the webinar tomorrow. Let me know. Thanks, friends. You guys have a great Wednesday. Yes, today's Wednesday.